All right, let's jump right in. We're going to talk about what happens when AI stops being just one tool and becomes an entire army of specialists, all designed to completely change how we teach and learn. So just think about it for a second. What if you had a personal, expert AI assistant for literally every single thing you do in school? I mean, everything. From writing a tricky email to your professor, all the way to studying for a huge final exam. That's the world we're diving into. Okay, let's start with a really simple, almost perfect example. Take a look at this tool. Its one and only job is to help you write a professional academic email. I mean, we've all been there, right? Staring at a blank page, trying to sound smart and respectful. Well, this AI is built to solve that one very specific problem. But here's the thing. This little email helper, it's not just some standalone gadget. It's really just the tip of the iceberg. It's like one single soldier in a much, much larger army. And the tech that makes all this possible is called a custom GPT. The easiest way to think about it is this. Instead of using the regular do-it-all chat GPT, you can now build your own version. One that's been given very specific instructions and knowledge to be an expert in just one single thing. And that right there is the most important part. We are not talking about one or two cool bots. What we're actually looking at is a huge custom-built library of these AI specialists, where each one is designed to handle a very specific educational job. So what does this actually look like for people? Let's start with the students. For them, it's all about getting personalized support whenever and wherever they need it. And the sheer range here is kind of mind-blowing. You've got tutors for specific subjects, like chemistry or math. You have prep tools for massive exams, from GCSEs in the UK to university finals. There are even AIs to help you learn practical skills like coding in Python or how to write a killer essay. It pretty much covers the whole student experience, from day one to graduation and beyond. And you can really see that diversity right here. On the left, there's a tutor for a classic academic exam, GCSE English. But on the right, you've got one for something completely different, a hands-on vocational BTech in computing. So it's not a one-size-fits-all approach at all. The support is totally customized to what you're studying. So the big question is, are students actually using these? Oh yeah, you bet they are. I mean, look at the numbers for just a few of these tools. The GCSE English tutor, over 40 chats. The computer science tutor has over 80. And get this, the master pharmacy exam tutor, it's been used over 100 times. There's clearly a huge demand for this kind of super specific help. Okay, but it's not just about the students. Let's flip over to the other side of the desk because there is a whole parallel universe of these tools designed specifically to help teachers and professors. And these tools go right after some of the biggest headaches in teaching. There are assistants that help with the enormous job of marking papers and building fair rubrics. There are tools to speed up all that admin work, like writing reference letters, or those tricky emails to a student you're concerned about. They even have support for really tough stuff like classroom management and designing a new curriculum. Let's zero in on this one, the rubric and marking assistant. Seriously, anyone who's ever been a teacher knows how much time and brain power goes into creating fair grading systems and giving good feedback. This tool is built to help with exactly that, freeing up educators to do what they do best. Teach. Now, if you want proof that this is a game changer, just look at this number. The AI assistant for behavior strategies for classroom challenges has been consulted over 400 times. 400. That's just a staggering number. And it proves there is a real, urgent need for this kind of on-demand expert support for teachers who are actually in the class. Okay, so we've got this incredible ecosystem of AI specialists for students and for teachers. So let's zoom out. What's the big picture here? What does all of this really mean for the future of how we learn? This quote here, it's pulled right from the description of one of the AI tutors, and it really just nails it. The key words here are encouraging and personalized. See, it's not just about spitting out facts. It's about creating a supportive, guided, and totally individualized learning experience. And this really breaks down the whole shift perfectly. On the left, you've got the old way, the traditional model. One teacher talking to many students, everyone moving at the same speed. But on the right, the AI-enhanced model just completely flips that. It opens the door to real one-to-one support, learning paths that are unique to you, and getting feedback right away, not weeks later. And that's really the whole point. This is what personalization at scale actually looks like. It's about taking that amazing benefit of having a one-on-one human tutor and making that same level of expert help available to absolutely everyone, anytime, day or night. So, after seeing all of this, it all really boils down to one final huge question about where we go from here. Think about it. When this technology is no longer some cool experiment, but just a standard part of the toolkit for every single student and teacher, what does the classroom even look like then? When everyone has their own personal army of AI assistants, how are we going to learn tomorrow?